Hey, what's up guys, it's Ryan, and welcome back to another episode of the Death Consumes All Quest mod. In the last episode, we took a stand and said we're not going to let anyone else die in this series, and we charged straight into Darkshade to face the Lord of Death himself. And that's actually where our last episode ended off, so let's just head on into Darkshade and see what evil awaits us.
You walk into your death, blindly seeking a false justice. You seek to save a world of the living, yet death has already consumed it all.
Death! What? Face my justice. No mercy for the wicked. So it ends.
There is no justice except in vengeance. Mine has been unleashed on this land, and it shall last until all nerve is swallowed. There can be no salvation for you. All mortals will be consumed. And
Your evils have led to your downfall.
states without their death. You will suffer the fate of thralls as I did. Let the blade be the demise of all and everything, as death consumes all. Let this be your demise, Shizuri.
May the gods smite you.
Mortals will
You know, Livia, we've been through so much together. We defeated the Lord of Death, we've killed several zombies, saved countless people, but I never actually took a stop to ask about you.
Victory for the just.
There will be victory for the just. But how exactly did you come to choose to become a hero?
Ever since I first learned to talk, I've been taught the virtues of a champion. Extend mercy, defend liberty, cherish families, vanquish the enemies. That's my family to the world. Heroes in the songs. Great men whose legacy I ought to pursue. In saving my motherland, there is goodness. And in fighting for a good cause, there is honor. Other ladies would rather be held in a castle's high tower, waiting for their knights in shining armors. But I'd save the time and become one myself.
On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing.
It seems atypical for a noble girl to pursue the path of a knight.
Not many girls prefer the fighter's art, true. But I don't intend to be one among the many.
I respect that.
There are only 3 kinds of people in this world. The defender, the villain, and the oppressed. From the evil sorcerer, the hero saves the damsel. I refuse to be the damsel in this war, oppressed by the likes of the undead and the Thalmor. That leaves only one option for me.
I really like your determination.
And I yours. But return to your original question. I chose to come down my tower and step out of my family's manor, not only to defend what I believe in, but also to see this world with my eyes. And I'm most curious, what wonders I'll see in Skyrim, once the plague is over.
What's up, Sorix?
What do you want?
That's not really a way to greet someone. Huh. I can't even ask you for a drink? Huh. Interesting.
Get out of my sight.
What did I do to you? You want some of this? I'll turn you into a zombie right now. You want to fight?
Piss off. I'm busy.
Oh, you're lucky, man.
If you want to awaken from your next slumber, I suggest you leave me be.
Oh, yeah? I normally don't cheat, but, I can make an exception.
Together, we'll protect.
Oh no, what happened? He mysteriously fell. Oh god. How embarrassing. Alright, now back onto our original quest. Alright, let's take a look here. Lady in the Tower, we just got that quest there. Journey with Livia to discover her story. We'll activate that. But we also have another one. Help the necromancer find a way to hide spells. A bard in solitude might help you. That's definitely something we should jump on as well here. So, this bard in solitude, you say? Is there anything that I can ask her that'll further her quest?
Together, we'll protect the people from the plague.
How'd you know to find me after all this? Like in the beginning, I mean.
It was back before the plague started, when I was in Cyrodiil. By chance, I had a glance on the dossiers of a few highly valuable individuals. Yours was placed above everyone else's, so naturally, I became interested in you. Didn't pay much thought to it until the plague started, and I realized your assistance could help set things right.
What did my dossier say about me?
Your background, things you've done, people you've crossed paths with. Pretty detailed. Wonder how long my father's spies had been following you. It even predicts the Thalmor will try to recruit you, of all things. Insane, is it not?
Tempting, even. But I haven't done much before meeting you. Why would he be interested?
He obviously investigated you for a reason. The High Chancellor always does.
Suppose that's true.
For one, he helped me find the most valuable ally I've ever had.
Aw, how sweet. Still ain't getting this Fusro
Naturally.
dick, though. That's for sure. Where's this bard that I'm supposed to talk to? I know he's in here. We talked to him in the first episode, I thought. Is this him here? Yeah, Breton Bard. Bard, I need your help hiding Magicka. Friend needs it.
Would this friend happen to be a necromancer? Not at all surprising that he'd find me again, with none better than a demand. I can help you, but you should help me too. I was having a drought of ideas. Something in my head has been troubling, preventing a song's completion. Once I complete the song, you'll have one scroll of the magic he needs.
Seems like a fair trade. How do I help you?
Tales tell of a war machine made by a Breton king to commit great slaughter. Where it walks, flesh litters. I need to find it, for it will give me ideas aplenty to write a song.
The war machine is made by a Breton king. How can I find it in Skyrim?
Its key is in Skyrim. Once we have it, we'll be able to reach it.
Okay, but let's say we do find it. Is it still running? And if it is, how do we shut it down?
It isn't like those relic of the Dwemer, no. The war machine appears to be one bound by magic and blood, not at all metallic in nature.
Is a life without beacon.
Apparently, the war machine was disabled, but it lies still somewhere. Only one person has the key to its location.
Well, where do we find this war machine then?
It's out of our reach for now, but a certain individual may just help. Her name is Aldhild, once a huntress in High Rock, and the most beautiful Nord woman I've ever seen. Tell her Griff de Carbeau needs her. When she comes, we'll be able to find the war machine, then kill it.
Where's Oddhild?
She was living by Falkreath, last I recall, somewhere near the town, with her family.
Ah, I think I see what's going on here. His tone of voice told me a different story at the end of that there. All right, Livia, we have a new quest.
We'll do what is right. I know we will.
Yes, we will. Finish your drink and let's get out of here.
If you
Oh, wait.
must,
I
what
gotta
do you
tell her
wish
to
of
follow me
me?
again. Time to move.
Let's go. The path lies ahead.
All right. All right, so this quest actually has a quest marker, and it looks like she's right outside of Half Moon Mill out here. Let's continue our journey forward and see if we can actually find Oddhild. Nice peaceful home. Aw. Are you Oddhild?
Must you bother a grieving mother?
I'm sorry about your child.
Don't be. It's useless.
How did your child go?
The plague took her.
How'd she get infected?
In the food. Ever since the plague started, Falkreath has faced crippling food shortage. The undead wander the woods, infecting animals. I couldn't hunt either. In the end, we became so hungry that we didn't care if the meat was infected anymore. I hunted a rabbit, cooked it as thoroughly as it could be. But she still got it. My little daughter.
I'm sorry about your child, but I need your help, Oddhild.
Help you? Look around. We are the ones that truly need help. We're left with not much food. The straws have all been stolen by some poachers last night. Come winter, and the cold will take us. If hunger and the plague don't first.
Your help is needed to stop the plague.
Stop the plague? What will that do? My daughter is gone, and soon so will my husband and I. No, saving the world is no longer important now. It's dead already.
Oh, I'm gonna butcher that pronunciation. Griff de Corbrau. Wow. Griff de Cordbau? Cordbeau? Cordbau? Cordbeau? Anyways, he told me to find you. Perhaps you could come with me to him?
That man. Be gone.
Excuse Odid's temper. My wife has not seen the brightest of days. Neither of us, truth be told.
I can only imagine, dude. I'm sorry for what happened to your daughter. He's talking in sad silence.
She's gone. And her parents still have years to struggle, if the gods are kind enough to spare us from the disease.
How did you and Odhild know each other?
Some years ago, I found her within the mountains west of Markarth. Bleeding to death, her wrist's wound was deep. Took good care of her. Then one night, everything suddenly happened. Wasn't long before we tied our hands and resettled near Falkreath. Been a good, happy man since. Till this plague began.
Odhild needs to come with me. I really need her help.
It must be urgent, I suppose. But as you can guess, even if I were to persuade her for you, she won't go. Our daughter's memory hasn't grown old yet, whereas the threat of death remains new. If she could be at least relieved of the fear that we can live past the coming winter, she should be much easier to talk to. Please, help us seek Falkreath's Yarl's help. He's got to help his subjects.
Alright, I'll talk to Yarl Falkreath. I'll talk to you later.
I've no doubt we will.
Alright, so, in order to get the help that we need to help the bard help these people. So I'm on a fetch quest via fetch quest. I'm fetching while fetching. Alright. This is kind of meta.
Please, someone do something.
More zombies.
Somebody help. Mercy.
Please, don't kill me. That's all clear.
That's all of them. Good job, guys. I got a nice level up from that, too. Nice. And an arrow in the head. Oh my god! Did you see that? I had an arrow right through my face. Alright, excuse me. I need to talk to the Yarl. Excuse me. I have to talk to you. It's urgent.
You look a bit peaked. You sure you shouldn't be home in bed?
Now's not the time for that. My family in Falkreath needs your help. They require wheat and straw.
As does every other family. But oh well, whose is it?
She's Odhild. Her family needs wheat and straw.
Odhild? Never heard of that name. Are you sure she's from Falkreath?
She lives in the outskirts.
Oh, no wonder I've never heard of her. In that case, I'm afraid I can't help her. The city is the heart of the hold, and supplies should be reserved for the city only. The rurals will have to wait until the city has been well fed.
I understand. Thank you for your time. What are you doing, Livia? Gotta get that cardio in, I know. Alright, well, what do we do now then? We gotta talk to somebody else? Return to the Bard, that's all we can do. What are you all doing here?
The gods provided us with so many. It's
Sky,
our obligation to
the
cherish their
Stormcloaks
creation.
think
There
they
must
fight
be
for
an end to
God.
this
A
hardship.
tiny
Lego
donation
Wars.
amounts
They
tremendously
fight
for
for
the
the
Church of the Divines.
This one's a favorite of mine. A legend we all know and love.
Excuse me, Bard. Oh, I haven't seen your face until right now. You're a beautiful man. But I need your help with hiding magicka. Oh wait, I already did that one. Oddhill didn't want to talk to me at all.
She has suffered so. We need to help her, so that she'll trust us again.
I agree. Oddhild's situation is dire, though. No food, no straw. Come winter, and she'll die.
Now that we know what she needs, we must begin to act.
Now, off the table here. Do you still love this woman?
Won't matter if I don't see her.
She has a husband, you know.
That I already know. She is with family. Nothing to change. Nothing that could have been changed.
You want us to help her, though. How do we do that?
She needs food and straw, both precious commodity, with the plague raging. Can't buy enough from the shopkeepers, so why don't we approach the biggest names here? Vittoria Vici is the Skyrim executive of the East Empire Company. She controls 1/3 of Skyrim's commerce.
Okay.
Whereas Erikur is the owner of Skyrim's largest local business. Not comparable to Vici's, of course, but still a man you can consider. You should approach either of them and persuade them to sell to you.
Excuse me, sir. Well, hey. Make yourself at home, man. What if they don't deal with me, though?
You carry the weight of a family as much as you carry that of the plague. You must make them.
And what are you gonna do? Spiritual support?
I'll try to earn as much as I can while you negotiate with the noble. Just in case they won't deal, at least we still have money to buy from others.
It sounds like a good plan. I'll get the supplies from them.
Thank you.
He's so happy he's clapping for me. This man's so happy he's eating bread. Alright, Livia. Let's continue our journey. We need wheat and straw. So either the largest local business or... Wait a minute. Why don't we just take some of this?
You should see me when you get bored, stranger.
Hasn't this been here since November 11th, 2011? Can't we just take this? No one's using it. So the largest owned business he has? Is that quest still active? Gather 50 wheat. Wait, gather 50 wheat and 50 wheat? Oh, I don't know about that, guys. That's tough. 50 wheat? You know, that's easy. But 50 wheat? I don't know. That might be too much. Well, anyway. Do we have a quest marker? Oh, yeah, right here. So Oddhild, that's where Oddhild is. So I just have to find 50 wheat. Or get the person... Oh, just the person here in Solitude, right? I can just talk to her, that's what he said. Yeah, we'll do that. I don't have a quest marker for it, but I'm glad I listened to that part. Alright, so I think the woman that we're looking for is this one right here.
How do you feel? I think you might be sick.
You're probably right, but I need lots of straw and wheat. My family depends on it to live. Can you sell me any?
Sorry, it pains me to say at this time these essential supplies are at an extremely high demand. I couldn't just sell to anyone, not even to you. If you have to make a purchase outside official channels, to be fair to the others, I have to raise the price for you.
Sure, that's fine. What if I told you that this family can help stop the plague?
The Empire's legionnaires are defeating the undead. Under his leadership, the plague would be over soon.
Is that what they're telling you?
I'd trust the Empire and its soldiers over any individual's words.
I mean, I can definitely see it from your point of view there. So how much are you willing to sell the wheat and straw for?
That'd be 50 batches of wheat and straw and 100 gold for a batch. I understand if that's somehow difficult, but such is what my company requires.
There has to be a way I can help you, and you help me in return.
I was hoping you would propose it first, and I'm glad that you did. Do you know Seima, the owner of Bits and Pieces? The East Empire Company would like to acquire her shop, but she has been difficult.
Oh, you want her dead? I can do that. All right. Looks like she mysteriously died in some natural cause. Livia, I didn't mean murder everybody. Search her house, find other ways to make her sell her shop? Oh, okay, I can do that. I didn't read that. I was just way too bloodthirsty in the beginning there. There's probably something controversial somewhere down here. Let's just take a quick look. Anything in this chest? Some notes. That's definitely it. What kind of notes we got here, Seima? What are you hiding? Details a weaving machine design. Its technique is new to your eyes. Following the design was Seima's in-depth plans of commercializing the weaving machine. Huh, interesting. Hey, Seima was working on her new weaving machine. Thought you might be interested.
My wedding. That should explain our office's shady intruder back in the last month.
A life without
We
faith
never caught her,
is a
nor did
life
we
without
recover the
beacon.
blueprint which she stole. Stealing from the company, then using the fruit of our artisans' minds for her greed. I would have never imagined a divine creation to do this. Please, come with me. We ought to seek justice.
Ooh, I'll tag along. Yeah, let's do it.
I really need to get back to planning my wedding.
Wait, planning your wedding? I don't want to watch you do that. I thought you said justice. Ooh, Olivia, we get to go to a wedding.
Lady Vittoria, why are you here?
Oh, she's running.
Good sir, please.
By the order of the Yarl, you're under arrest for theft of the East Empire Company's assets. Come with me, or meet Solitude's justice.
Vittoria, how could you? She never even hurt you.
Theft? I've never touched a thing without others saying yes.
You stole the blueprint of the weaving machine. Every artisan in the company can testify.
But I designed for it for so long. It's my idea since the beginning. My husband can be my witness.
Your husband? Are you serious?
Let her be, Vittoria, please.
Lady Livia, once I've begun the course of justice, there's no turning back. Seima the thief must take her deserving punishment. Guard, do what I pay taxes to you for.
I'm bored.
Wait, are you gonna kill her?
I built this shop by
I'm
bits,
not playing with you,
by
Kai.
pieces.
You play me.
My family has given it so much effort. I couldn't just give it up.
Sure you could.
Help me, please.
You'd rather keep the shop and run it from Castle Dower's dungeon?
No, my family needs the shop. But my husband can't be without his wife, and my son without his mother. Name the price then.
If only you understood that sooner.
Ooh.
But there's a time value for everything, and I can see that this investment would only be a sunk cost. Get this woman out of my shop, guard.
No!
Come with me. I said, come with me.
Sorry, Spirit.
Yeah, that was kind of mean, but at the same time, we need this plague to be dealt with.
I'm planning my wedding, you see.
Pay up,
So many
VC.
details. Why, of course. Thank you for your assistance this far.
No problem.
The supplies should be delivered to the family you mentioned soon. And please take the reward for defending our nation's interests.
Thank you, thank you. Alright, that's the wheat and some extra gold for supplies later. Now we can head back to Odhild and get the wheat actually delivered to her and see if she'll help us in continuing our quest. Odhild, I got the wheat and straw you asked for. Did you receive the supplies from Solitude?
They were sent by you. If that's true, you've saved us from certain death in the coming winter. I guess I owe you a thank you. And an apology for my previous behaviour.
No worries.
And of course, a chance to explain what you want above everything else.
You hold the key to finding a war machine. I need that key.
But why in Mara's name would you want that war machine reawakened? It means nothing but destruction and terror, and it knows nothing of pain nor love. Its creation itself was a mistake. The war machine cannot be brought back.
The war machine can help me defeat the undead.
Wishful thinking, if it doesn't first make every living man dead.
Alright, I'll come clean. Griff wants to complete a song.
A song? He went through all of this, even to the length of finding me again, just for a song. Then let's hear this song of his, for it'll be the last time his voice poisons me.
You and the bard shared a past, didn't you?
His past was one of shame and sins.
Why do you hate the bard so much?
Because everyone else who has a reason to hate him is gone. If I don't hate him, then who else will remember to?
Do you still love the bard?
I did, when he was a mage. Then one day love became hate. I don't see why it changed back. Just because he now wields a flute instead of a staff.
Well, regardless of what you think of him, we really need this key and the war machine brought back, so let's go back to the bard.
Right, we should. I'm going at my own pace. You can tag along, if you've got a hunter's feet. But first, my husband should know of this.
Go? It's not safe in the woods. We have enough wheat to pass months. There's no need to hunt.
I'm not going to hunt in the woods. I'll meet with Griff de Corbu.
Kobu? That's how you pronounce it? I would have never got that. Kobu? What?
Why? Did I do something wrong? Please, there has to be a way I can keep you by my side. We swore an oath at Mara's temp.
You are my husband. I won't ever betray you or our oath. I'm meeting him at the request of the hero who saved us. Once our business has been concluded, you will have your wife with you again.
I believe you.
I'll make sure she's safe, don't worry.
Let's go.
You got nothing to worry about. Take care. Alright, back to the bard then. Hopefully for the last time.
The nobles tell us to serve their interests, but never will they represent ours.
Alright, looks like now we just gotta wait for her to arrive. Oh, there she is.
Skip the pleasantries, Griff de Corbu. You want the war machine reborn, and you want me to help you do it.
Correct.
What do you really want from this? Another cart of gold from the king? Whose talon will you be this time? The Emperor's or the Thalmor's? Answer me. You created the war machine and murdered thousands of young men in High Rock, but that wasn't enough, was it? Now you do it again in Skyrim.
By the gods, it was you! You murdered those people to create the war machine! You have the audacity to even ask help from us?
Livia, chill.
I'm sorry.
He didn't know, did he? I wouldn't expect otherwise. After all, that's what you are, what you need to be. A talon of a crow, piercing every flesh to satiate your master's hunger.
She speaks the truth. I helped a king create the war machine, poisoned 1,000 civilians from enemies' villages just to collect their blood to power the war machine. Then, its terror came to be unleashed on the battlefield. And after the battlefield, the villages, the farms, the unarmed, any who flew the other flag.
Drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. Down with Ulfric the
How was the war machine created then?
Years ago, a peasants' rebellion overthrew 3 kings of High Rock, believing the aristocracy to be the oppressors. They found the Thalmor like-minded, for their nation was founded upon a brutal revolution. It became natural for the peasants to join the Dominion. A king, faithful to the dragon, didn't hesitate to wage wars against his country's enemies. Yet, severely outnumbered, army wasn't the way to fight. A war machine was then made, yet it needed 1,000 souls' blood as fuel, which his army couldn't claim in battle, not without diminishing his own. So he decided to use the blood of those whom he could kill more easily. The farmers, laborers, and miners all had to die merely because they made home at a village flying the eagle's flag to be fuel to a war machine.
Well, no shit. What happened to the king? How did he pay for the lives he claimed?
He became a rich man, was granted a position in the Elder Council, and continued to profit from the conflicts in High Rock and Hammerfell.
I mean, although obvious, I'll say this line.
Yes, and no.
Enough about that, though. Where is the war machine, after all?
Within me.
What?
After the war was concluded, the king wanted to erase the evidence of his slaughter. He demanded it to be sealed forever and be discarded away. So I sealed it where no one would ever think to find, inside my mind, only accessible with the appropriate key.
Uh-oh. I don't like where this is going. Oddhild.
Indeed.
He needs my blood to unlock a piece of his memory, where he sealed the war machine in, kept it in an unending loop, fooled into thinking it's at war, when it's just the illusion of a memory.
You'll enter that piece of the past and complete it. While the war machine becomes confused, strike it down.
We'll go with your plan, but after that, you'll surely be judged by the laws of the Empire.
I wouldn't expect any less.
Are you ready? Once I've unlocked the bard's memory, you need to enter it immediately.
What will I face in the bard's memory?
What he needed to remember.
You guys can't come with me?
The bard obviously can't go inside his own head, and I have no intentions to see his abominable past.
Well, I'm not ready yet, so let me have a chance to get prepared.
Well, ready yourself soon. There's a plague going on.
I understand, but that's actually going to do it for this week's episode. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode of the Death Consumes All quest mod. Thank you for clapping for me, Bard. That actually means a lot. I put a lot of time and effort into these videos, and hopefully you guys do enjoy them. And if you guys do want to see more quest mods in the future, be sure to leave me suggestions in the comment section down below. And you can also follow me on Twitter. I'll leave my Twitter in the description, and you guys can follow me on there and leave me suggestions to there as well. Special shout out to my Patreon supporters. Thank you guys so much for everything that you guys have done for me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys later.